Nate, I'm sorry I'm taking your truck out without getting your permission. I promise I'll fix it if I break it. Nate, if I lost anything, I'll buy it. I just don't know what it is that I lost. I don't know where we're going, guys. We're going somewhere. Crazy. Right where we're going is crazy. All right, Nate's doing stuff.
Knick-knacky stuff.
He wants to know what the water temp is, which is weird. So that's fine. Well, he's gonna replace that there gauge. And we fixed the oil leak from the fuel canister. It looks like we can maybe find some shorter bolts, but that works. That's in there. I did notice that the master cylinder's got oil on it, and I don't know where it's coming from.
Is it oil or brake fluid?
Well, it's wet, so it's probably brake fluid, but I don't know where it's coming from.
I did tighten up the fittings.
And it like dries up after it sits for a while, because there's nothing on it right now. But remember when we parked it before, it was like running down the side of it.
So I tightened that cap lever the other day a little bit. I pulled it off and bent the arms on it in.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
More bite on it, and I tightened up a bunch of the fittings
Well, that's
on
good.
it a bunch. So let's see if I could do a little damage there. Looked like everything was still kind of loose when you touched it, but I'm sorry. Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it should have like a rubber gasket on it, so it shouldn't have to be like super cranked on there.
It does, but it was super loose.
Oh, okay.
Earlier, it was just
Maybe that's what it was. It was just sloshing back and forth in there, and that's why it was leaking?
Yeah, but it's tight now, and so are the fittings and the brake leak that you found the other day.
Oh, yeah, on the
On
back.
the back, yeah, I got it, I think.
Yeah, we had on the back passenger side the soft line to the hard line on the axle. Right there was leaking. Yeah, that fixed.
Yep.
And then we got jets for the carburetor. And we got a fuel block-off plate that's the wrong one, because that's what happens, is you get the wrong one sometimes. And what we found with this, the reason why it was leaking, was because this is not the right canister for that block. So that block, the opening is like this big. So this doesn't even cover the whole thing. There's a difference there. But we're learning stuff. Nate's doing dumb stuff. What are you doing over here?
You missed a good one there.
Oh, did it have pressure in there?
That's under pressure.
Well, it's gonna have whatever this level down to there is gonna be your head pressure. Do you have your new one? We could just do the quick swap-a-rooney.
Yeah.
Did you?
Ready for it.
Let's tape it up so it seals. Yeah, do it real fast. That's because your engine's in there so freaking low. All the radiator is like 8 inches above it.
I know. I'm gonna have to get a little more coolant, I think.
I think we got, well, I don't know. I think I do have green. I think I had to buy some.
Look at that.
That looks great. Is this, well, we don't even know how old this one is, huh?
I mean, I would assume original, but hard to tell what's been.
Oh, this whole insulation on the top of it's all cracking. Well, that's neat. All right, we got all bolts but one on the visor done. There's only a couple that were loose, but it shouldn't fall off now. And then Nate got this little cover guy on there. And he's working on a mirror right now.
Oh, we're gonna be able to see. We gotta figure out how this mounts.
It bolts to something.
It does indeed. It does indeed. But does it mount here?
Did it maybe not ever have one in there? And it doesn't have holes in there?
No. This never had one. This is something I got.
Yeah, I wonder if it just hangs down from that. But if you mock it up and you put the mirror in there, can you see? Can you get it to a point where you can actually see out of the back window?
I think so. I need a Phillips head screwdriver though. You got one? See, right out there behind us.
Does it actually work?
Yeah.
It looks like it goes plenty low enough to get out of the back windows.
Yeah, I can see. Let's see if I can. We have short arms. There we go. Yeah, I can see out the back.
Yeah. So then I would say we probably, because we're going to have to bolt through that thing, so you're probably going to have to take it off.
I wouldn't. I would just. All it is this lip of the cab right here. This is empty back here. I would just drill it, and I would just put sheet metal screws through it right there.
Is that going to be enough material to hold it though? This little stuff, if you put a sheet metal screw in there, is it going to tighten
Yeah, so
you've
got you've got this, and you've got the backing. Of
okay. So you got two pieces.
There's two pieces there. So plus, I think this is doubled up right here. I think this whole middle section is both of these, if I remember right. This was before I got a hold of the drawing book. That's when I kind of figured out just staring at parts for hours.
Yeah.
Very nice. That should do it.
That seems pretty solid.
Seems good enough for government work to me, brother.
I was concerned that that little plate was going to be too flimsy, but since it's got the material behind it, that seems pretty solid. You probably crank down on that screw a little, like as much as you can, so that you could still adjust it, I guess. This way when you're hitting bumps, it's not adjusting itself for you. I just snug it up so this doesn't fall and then get in there, and then a little bit more. There you go. Then we can kind of see like where you want that to fall out at and where you want this mirror part to adjust to, because we can tighten up those screws too if we need to.
Yeah.
The cool thing is that this you could buy those. Those are just like forklift mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Seem alright-ish?
Probably about as good as I'm going to be able to get with this little mirror, so yeah.
Okay, you have a little bit more adjustment to go down and in towards the cab, but not much.
I'll leave it right there. I can see right off the back of the tailgate corner.
Okay, I got this flathead screwdriver. Where did I put that at? Oh, you've got it in there. Let me tighten this down, so I'm going to screw up the adjustment, but we'll tighten it down this way it stays. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's getting way tighter. So now, I don't know. That seems like that's exactly where it was before. Seem decent-ish?
Pretty good.
Alright, let me sandwich this down. Yeah, if anything, one thing that we can do, because it looks like this is already kind of twisted, is if you straighten that out, you get more adjustment.
Oh, I think it's just right. It comes right off the back tip of the bed there where I want it, and if I can lean and come out this way a bit. So.
It seems it's kind of a little bit loose still. It's probably because it's sandwiching this down. There you go. This way, when you close the door, you don't have to worry about the mirror adjusting. That seems pretty solid like that.
Yeah. Man, look at us getting some shit done.
You're getting more legal.
I know.
All right, Mike's in his black truck and he wants to go drive around. We just put a speedo cable in there and he wants to test it. And I'm gonna get in the International and follow him. We gotta make sure some of this crap doesn't go flying out of the back of it though. Put this up here. We don't want the gasket kit to go flying out. I think the rest of it should be good. If some of this flies out, then we don't have to worry about throwing it away, you know? Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna make sure the e-brake's off. Remember, we learned from Nate. Adjust our mirror that we got now. Look at that. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Here we go. Alright, that's clutch all the way out. This thing's a billy goat. We don't have what you would call steering radius. We don't have that at all. Close it like you mean it. Like you mean it. There you go. Take off in second gear. It's got the power. Third gear. There we go. Making sure to watch EGRs because we don't want to melt anything, but it is running real rich, so we're good. We shouldn't melt no holes in any pistons. Gonna keep rolling if we can. Remember, we learned from Nate that this corner is a doozy. Oh, if you just start turning like 50 feet before you need to, you can make the radius. Oh yeah. God, this thing is nice. And that turbo whistle is nice. Nate, I'm sorry I've taken your truck out without getting your permission. I promise I'll fix it if I break it, but I'm trying to be real easy on it. Everybody likes the trucks. All the neighbors are waving. That's pretty sweet. Turning radius is bad. Oh, she's cranked. Oh, she's cranked. Third gear. They're getting away from us. Our AFRs are rich. should be fourth right there. I wonder what our speed is. Our speedo says 30. Let's see what our Goofus says. Come on, Goofus. Our GPS is reading 40 right now. The speedo's 35. So speedo's 5 miles an hour slow. That's not bad. Let's take her up to 40 on the speedo. That's 40 on the speedo. That's about 45 miles an hour. All right. So we know our speedo's 5 miles an hour slow. Nice and easy. We're nice and easy on the throttle. We don't want to hurt nothing. Watch any AFRs and our boostesses. We're in vacuum, so we're barely even on the throttle. Oh, apparently we're turning. We got to get ready for the turner here. Second gear. Oh, we made it. We didn't even hit the throttle. Woohoo! He's hot rodding out there, getting away from us. Dang it. We don't want to hot rod this because we're still tuning it. A few pounds of boost right there. He's running real rich. That's okay, that's better than lean. You can smell the unburned fuel coming out of the exhaust though. We must not have fixed the coolant temp sensor, either that or it's backwards, because when I started it was at hot and it's still at hot. And that was after it was sitting for about 4 days. So we must not have fixed that yet. We'll take a look at that when we get stopped just to make sure everything's kosher. We're actually doing 50 right now. Pretty good though. 8 inches of vacuum. Very, very light throttle. It doesn't seem like it cares at all. There's a pretty cool truck. Those things are awesome. I don't think anything blew out of the bed yet. Can you see back there? Nate, if I lost anything, I'll buy it. I just don't know what it is that I lost. I hope these guys aren't trying to go on 52 going left, because if they are, I'm not following them. I mean, I probably will, but I don't want to do that, because that's 70 miles an hour through there, and I ain't ready. I don't think the old Delores is ready for that. All right, complete stop. We're going to take off in second, because first gear basically will get me to the stop sign, and that's about 4 feet away. Oh yeah, second gear, no problem. All right, that was our stop that we just did. All right, second, third. These people behind us really want us to get out of the way. They'll be fine. They'll get over it, all right? Fourth gear, 50 miles an hour. Oh, 55. Mike's way up there because he's driving a rocket ship. He's exploring the right shoulder for whatever reason, don't know why. Just basically driving on the white line. That's good. I don't know where we're going, guys. We're going somewhere crazy. Right where we're going is crazy. Oh, never mind. We're not turning. Third gear. Third gear. That was the first time I missed the shift. Don't judge me. Fourth gear. At 15 miles an hour, or in fourth. smooth and everything. Really nice truck. Nate, you done good. I think we're turning here, maybe. Oh boy, I gotta cut her by. I gotta get prepared here. Alright, when you go from second to third, you gotta go up, go over to the right, and then go up again. If you try and just kind of shimmy it over at an angle, it don't like that. Look at that old truck. That's pretty sweet. This is old downtown of Fort Lupton. Well, I don't know if it's old. I think this is the original stuff. That's the St. John building where Holy Stromboli is. And then that used to be a Pizza Hut, if I do remember. And then you got Merc and Flag up there. See it? Burka. One thing I'm finding out in this truck that's kind of weird, and I don't know why it's weird, but there's no armrest on the door. So you just gotta kind of hang your elbow out the window. But that's okay. Mike's taking it easy on the railroad tracks, which he needs to, because that front of that truck is about 2.5 inches off the ground. Got a rain drain. The old International, it doesn't care about bottoming out. This thing's a monster truck. Second gear. I don't know why, I just figure it's real important you know what gear I'm in. So I'm going to continue to scream it out. Super light on the throttle, so I'm just driving. Oh, we got a little front end wobble going on there. I don't know what that's all about. I'm gonna pull over and check. Just started wobbling real bad in the front. Let me pull over here in the dirt. We'll take a look. Make sure you ain't got a front wheel that's trying to fall off. Really want to pop that off of there and make sure none of the lug nuts are loose, but I don't have any tools. Oh, I got a wire stripper. Oh, we do have one loose here, which makes me wonder about the other ones. So we'll take it easy on the way back. I wonder if we just got some loose lug nuts. We'll go real slow. Oh, there's Dad and Mike. They turned around. Started shaking real bad in the front. I popped the lug cover or the covers off, and there's lug nuts that are loose. So I'm just gonna put it home slow. We're about a mile from the house, so we'll be careful with it. Anyways, check out this truck behind us. I don't know if you can see it. I can't tell. Yeah, I think the coolant cinder is backwards because, and the more I drive, the colder it's getting. So you start off at hot and then it goes cold. Yeah, watch it right now. Now it's going into the hot. temperature's right. When we get home, we'll put the RR gun on it and see actually what the temperature is. That day when we were driving around with Nate, we got it to 133. We got a line of traffic behind Mikey. Oh no, there's nobody back there. That's weird. Usually there's people driving up my ass trying to do 90 through here. Mike's seen those people that were walking and he stopped, he's talking to them. He's such a nice guy. He just talks to everybody that he sees. All right, we gotta prepare for the corner, so we gotta go wide. Watch it, see? This is the tricks of the trade. Go wide, cut sharp. Oh, biscuits, the frickin' manual steering. Okay. Woo, made it. Here comes Mikey. That guy's out of control. He's happy though. Yeah, I need to go get a torque wrench and a socket.
Tighten up them lug nuts.
Yeah. All right, there's our test drive.